Puller. No, I'm always the type of guy. I've always been honest about what I did, what I didn't do, how I did it, when I did it. That lying stuff just never was part of my credentials. I'm just not that caliber of a fella. I'm sorry, but I give it to you raw and straight down the pipe. If you can't deal with reality, then your chances are you don't need to deal with me, period. Because I'm not cutting corners about anything. It's just not how I'm raised. I'm not that type of man. But I'll say this, getting to my point. Women have such high standards that they say they cannot date a man, or they won't date a man. They won't even give him a second look if he stays at home with his parents. Cool. Those are your standards. No one has a problem with your standards. However, you deem yourself to be so much above reproach that you can't date certain dudes that have a certain type of shoe or a certain type of car, whatever. Doesn't have an apartment or house, whatever. Wear a certain type of clothes. You feel like that sets you apart from certain men in a good way. But I beg to differ. You say you won't date that man that stays at home with his parents for some particular reason. But on the flip side, your standards are so high, you'll start dating a man that's married with a wife and kids. Did I miss something, or was I the one that was looking at it the wrong way? Where's the high standard in doing that? I'm going to tell you what the problem is. You women have an inflated ego and a condensed brain. That's the problem. You think that it's such a high standard for you to date and fuck with a married man that you can't deal with a guy that's single and ain't got that going on because he lives at home with his parents. Whether it's his mom or dad, it doesn't matter. I don't get it. This is where I tell y'all standards are so freaking low, it don't make sense. It just does not make sense. You think you're above reproach and you trash. You are hot garbage. You trash, man. And I give it to you straight down the gutter. I don't cut corners with any adult. You're too grown for that. You think your standards are so high that you can mess with a married man and can't date a single guy because he stay at home with his parents. But he stay at home with his wife and kids. You fucking idiot.